Technically, a recession is the worst time to make money. And technically, Nigeria isn't exactly in a recession at the moment. But there is no denying we are pretty damn close. Things aren't looking too great. Since 2016, the country has recorded 2 recessions, and currently, even though the data doesn't quite show it, it feels like we're living in a third. Earlier this year, when we released a video about why the Naira is always falling, a dollar was worth about 400 Naira. Today, that number has almost doubled. So yes, things aren't looking good, but thankfully, this doesn't necessarily mean that a resourceful Nigerian cannot make a decent living and even go as far as to achieve financial freedom during this time. In fact, a lot of young, adventurous Nigerians are already doing it, earning millions while the rest of us sit and complain. So, how exactly are they doing it, you ask? Well, this is how they're doing it. By freeing their income stream completely from the shackles of Nigerian economy as much as possible. And how exactly do they do this? Well, that's what we're here to show you. In this video, and the series of videos that's going to follow, we are going to be taking a look at ways by which the average Nigerian can achieve financial freedom even in the midst of a struggling economy and an impending economic crisis. Before we proceed, however, we must mention that if you are looking for tricks for a fast get-rich-quick scheme, this isn't the place to be. What this video is about is discussing some actual fundamental principles that every Nigerian who wishes to have financial success in this current climate must have in mind. And yes, we will be discussing concrete, actionable methods and strategies to achieve this, such as online freelancing, skills leveraging, email marketing, SEO, arbitrage, affiliate marketing, dropshipping, drop servicing, and so on. But the simple truth remains that none of these are going to be of much help to you without first cultivating the right mentality. And that, perhaps more than anything, is what this video is all about. Remember when we mentioned how a group of Nigerians have made millions even amidst the country's economic challenges? Well, this is true, but it is not all rosy. It is no secret that there are Nigerians who have made pretty lavish living and even became celebrated members of the community through nefarious means. We're talking about the Yahoo boys and the 419s. As a young person growing up in this country, it may often seem as though there is no other way to make it other than being corrupt and running scams on the internet. We are here to tell you though that this couldn't be further from the truth. For every Nigerian getting rich through online scams, there are many who are earning an honest living, providing immense value and improving quality of life for Nigerians and countless other people all over the world. The craziest part is, it takes a huge amount of effort to make it as a scammer on the internet. With the same amount of effort and the right mentality, you can channel all your creativity and genius into making money online the right way. Again, so many Nigerians are already doing this. There is absolutely no reason you can't as well. To understand how to make money in an underperforming economy, you must first ask yourself, what exactly happens in an underperforming economy anyway? Well, in an underperforming economy, there is a vicious cycle always in play. Most underperforming economies have the same characteristics. Local production is low, job is scarce, currency is unstable, businesses fail, and corruption is rampant. All of these are vicious agents that feed off each other and get stronger at the same time. Low levels of local production lead to more job scarcity and unemployment, which lead to weaker currencies, which lead to business failure, which lead to more corruption, which leads to even worse production levels, which leads to even worse job scarcity, which leads to even weaker currencies, which leads to even worse business failures, which leads to even worse corruption, which leads to even worse and worse and worse conditions, on and on and on in that cycle. And the cycle becomes more vicious with each passing of the day, crushing and swallowing everybody in it. So how do you break out of a vicious cycle? Well, you can start by looking outside of it. Thanks to the beauty of globalization and the internet, looking outside the cycle has never been easier. more and more Nigerians have been able to find life-changing opportunities by freeing their income streams completely from the shackles of Nigerian economy by looking outside through the internet. The beauty of the internet is that you don't even have to physically leave the country to break out of the cycle. You can do so right inside your little room with a mobile phone and an internet subscription. The reason why you should look outside the borders for an income stream might seem a bit obvious. It probably is to a lot of people, but it is worth reiterating anyway. The first is stable currency. First of all, you should look outside the border for an income stream because you get access to a more stable currency. All printed money is subject to inflation one way or another, but there is no denying that there are tons of currencies a lot more stable than the Naira, the US dollars being one of them. If you add $100 in June 2022, you add about 45,000 Naira. If you kept the same $100 till December 2022, you have a little over 75,000 Naira. Again, the dollar also suffers inflation, but the scale is incomparable. The second reason is control. If there's one thing you want during a recession, it is control over your own fate. In an unstable economy, companies and businesses go down, salaries fail to keep up with rising prices, and some salaries are even cut altogether. All of this happen more during a recession because bad decisions are costlier at this time. One bad corporate decision and everyone, including you, suffer. Businesses go down in a recession not necessarily because they're not a well-run business or don't have a good product or are not profitable. They usually go down because at that point in time, they have no more working capital. In a sound economy and during a sound economic period, companies have the luxury of worrying about the long term and preparing for future emergencies. During a recession, however, the here and now is the only important thing. By earning abroad, you give yourself a chance at more control at a time when everybody is losing it. Third, passive income potential. When we dive into it later in the video, you'll see that the online economy offers an absolutely incredible chance at passive income. What is passive income? Passive income is income that comes in at a regular interval without you having to do a thing. It is income that keeps coming in while you sleep. This is the dream for most people, and the online economy has made it a reality for a ton of people. Passive income usually involves setting up a project, and once it is set up, you get to leave it and watch it bring in money while you sleep. But not all passive income are 100% passive. Some you can set and forget, but some require a little bit of maintenance every now and then. We'll take a look at all of these in this series. So you understand now what you really want in a recession is control and stability. And you understand that you can get these things online. Good. But how exactly does the online economy work? Well, the way the online economy works is simple. You provide value and you get a reward for it. Ideally, that's how every economy ought to work. Sadly, you don't always get commensurate return for the value you provide. Not online, and definitely not in the real world. What the online economy does have, however, that the real world doesn't, especially for a Nigerian, is incredible accessibility. Online, you get to tap into opportunities that you could never have dreamt of in your locality. We're talking about connections, job offers, real-time interaction with some of the biggest, most successful people in the world, and a chance at true passive income. All of these are accesses that you get better online. Sadly, accessibility is a two-edged sword. So much as you have an easier path towards genuine opportunities for financial freedom online, you also have an easier path towards coming across truly malicious individuals who will fleece you dry of everything you have. We're talking about scammers and con experts, how to dupe you dry. So when learning about the online economy and how to make money online, the first and most important thing you have to learn is how not to make money online. You can never make money online without knowing how not to make money online. In fact, that is the surest way to ensure that instead of making money, you end up losing money. So what are the ways to not make money online? Well, the first way to not make money online is to think it's going to be easy and quick, because it is not. It never is either of these things, not when you're just starting out. It is only quick and easy when you've put in tons of work and already done a lot of heavy lifting in the past. That is why people look at you from the outside and think that it has been quick and it has been easy, not knowing the amount of work that you have already put in. Anyone who promises you that it's going to be easy and quick just wants to sell you a book or a course. You're better off buying an airport from a Nigerian prince. Quick is the worst enemy. If you are going to be really earning sustainable income online without fraud, it is not going to be quick. In fact, even fraud requires work and patience. The number 2 way to not make money online is to fail to recognize what you need to pay for and what you don't. This one is sort of a paradox because to make money, of course, you have to be willing to spend money. But malicious actors recognize this too and they use it against you. Not just scammers and fraudsters, but people who are only looking to make a few quick bucks off you because they don't have what it takes to do so on their own. The truth is, it has been proven time and time again, historically, that one of the easiest and most successful ways to make money online is to teach people how to make money online. Usually, this is done by people who have failed at making money online themselves. So instead of choosing to work on a method that requires tons of hard work and ingenuity beyond their capacity, they choose to sell a method instead. Some even claim to be doing it out of the goodness of their own hearts. And more often than not, they end up making infinitely more money by selling this fugazi method than they ever did from trying the method themselves. One of the ways they achieve this is by packaging the method, so to speak, and making it appear easier and more profitable than it really is. Now, this isn't to say that there aren't people out there who teach people how to make money online and are not malicious. In a way, that is exactly what we are doing right now, after all. But of course, we're not going to ask you to pay any money for this video. Just your attention. Either way, as a rule, it is important to approach anyone who claims to teach you how to make money online with suspicion, especially if they ask for something in return for it. Before we proceed into the actual ways by which you can make money online, it is worth paying attention to the things you should pay for and the things you should never pay for in your quest to learn how to actually make money online. It can be a challenge deciding these things, but the following should help. First of all, you have to understand that there is no completely new thing under the sun, and there is no completely new way to make money online. Every method, every strategy is just a variation of another with its own unique twist. That is all. For that reason, everything you are looking to learn has been taught, and every material you need is available somewhere. You just have to find it. Most of the resources in paid courses and books are available for free, and even better explained in forums and blogs and free infographics all over the web. Admittedly, it can be difficult finding them, and that is why most people pay for them. That and the feeling of false safety that comes from the purchase. You know, the feeling of, I have paid for it, so I have no choice but to make money from it. Now, don't get us wrong, paying for books and videos and courses can be advantageous. Like we said earlier, it removes the task of having to collect the resources for yourself from multiple sources. It also helps you gain a sense of commitment. By actually paying, you feel like you have no choice but to work hard for it, thanks to sunk cost. Paid materials can also offer unique perspectives, especially when it's coming from a veritable industry-leading expert. So yes, they can be helpful. But one thing you should always do before you pay is to do your own research and try to learn as much as you can on your own. You'd be surprised the things you'll find. So obviously, if you've learned anything at all from this video so far, you're probably skeptical of us right now, which is good. It was never our intention to make a clickbait video sharing some ultimate secret that will make you a millionaire in 20 minutes. Most of all, we just wanted to prepare you for everything that's waiting for you while you attempt to make money online and help you get into the right mindset. Now that we've done that, it is time to discuss some actual ways of making money online. Now, given the scope of the topics and how detailed we want to be in our explanation, we won't be able to cover everything in depth in this video. But don't worry, in the coming weeks, we will be releasing individual videos detailing how to make money using these methods, different platforms, different avenues, and different tactics. For now, an important thing you should note is that the most important thing in your journey to make money online is learning how to add your own unique touch to methods and strategies. As we mentioned earlier, there is no new way to make money online. Every method is merely an adaptation of another. Knowing how to tweak a popular method of making money gives you an edge over the field. And yes, the competition is huge. Before we end the video, here are some of the ways of making money online, which we will be discussing in absolute detail over the next month. Please know again that these methods require skill, time, and dedication. They are not get-rich-quick schemes. They include skill acquisition and monetization, that is, learning new skills or getting additional education that can help you stay employed and make money online. We will also be taking a look at the best investments that are sure to pay off in the long run, their degree of difficulty, potential income, the platform to monetize these skills, and so on. We will also be taking a look at affiliate marketing, which is quite common with a massive profit potential, but which many don't quite get right. We will also be giving free detailed guides on how to make money through dropshipping, arbitrage, Amazon Kindle publishing, and our favorite, drop servicing. So don't forget to like and share this video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on our post notifications so that you don't miss out as they drop. How Nigeria Works makes educative videos about Nigeria and its inner workings to give Nigerian youth a chance to make a change by understanding the workings of the system to which they are subjected. Follow us on all social media platforms, like our videos, subscribe, and turn on our post notifications so you don't miss out.